Welcome to my channels, Mr. Gopal Study here. সবাইকে স্বাগত আমার চ্যানেলে। ফিরে এলাম বেশ কিছুদিন পর আবার একটি অনিন্দ সুন্দর ভিডিও নিয়ে। ক্লাস 12-এর একটি গল্প, 3 questions। এটি রাশিয়ান স্টোরি, লিখেছেন লিও টলস্টয়, রাশিয়ান ল্যাঙ্গুয়েজ। এর মধ্যে রয়েছে যেমন দার্শনিক তত্ত্ব, তেমনি সমাজের বেশ কিছু চিত্র। তাই শুরু করছি আজকের গল্প, দ্য 3 questions। সময় নষ্ট করে আমরা প্রবেশ করছি মূল গল্পে। It once occurred to a certain jar that if he always knew the right time to begin everything, if he knew who were the right people to listen to and whom to avoid, and above all, if he always knew what was the most important thing to do, he would never fail in anything he might undertake. Once in jar, question strike in his mind: the right time to action a job, to undertake a job. Who are the trustworthy and faithful, to whom he should follow and to whom he should avoid or discard. Another, the right job he should adopt. These 3 questions: right time, right persons, and right job. He wanted to know answer 3 questions. If he came to know the questions of answer 3 questions, then he would never fail in his life. Why? He announced in his kingdom, those who are able to give the answers of these 3 questions, he would be provided mesmerizing and lucrative rewards. Listening the proclamation, you know that there was a long queue and stream of the learned men of the kingdom streaming into his palace. দীর্ঘ সেই শিক্ষিত মানুষের স্রোত ঢল নেমে পড়ে তার রাজপ্রাসাদে। Because each of them hoped they would satisfy the answers of 3 questions, and jar would give them a lot of lucrative rewards. In reply to the first questions, some said, to whom the right time for every action, one must draw up in advance a table of days, months, years, and must live strictly according to it. A group of learned men who came, they suggested the emperor, the Tsar, it's quite impossible or difficult to say the right time when it comes. But they should draw the timetable in advance. Days, months, years. And they should strictly follow up the timetable. And by this way, they could do the right thing at the right time, and they will be successful. He will be successful in his mission. But they could not predict the right time. They said indirectly, every time is right time. Every time is right time. সঠিক কিছু বলতে পারলো না সঠিক সময় কোনটা, কিন্তু তারা বলল সমগ্র সময়টাকে একটা আগে থেকে সময়ের টেবিলে ভাগ করে নাও। তাতে সময় থাকবে ঘন্টা, সপ্তাহ, মাস, বছর, এবং প্রতিটি সময় তাদেরকে সচেতনভাবে প্রতিটি কাজ সম্পূর্ণ করতে হবে। তাতে সমস্ত কাজ সুসম্পূর্ণ হবে এবং এভাবে যার তার উদ্দেশ্যে সফল হবে। কিন্তু যার জানতে চেয়েছিল সঠিক সময় কখন আসবে, without being alert each and every moment. He wanted to know the right time when it will come. It's a forecast, it's a prediction. But they asked him to remain alert throughout the year. Then second group of people came. They said it was impossible to decide beforehand the right time for every action. They also tell, my dear, my highness, it is impossible to say the right time it will come. But we should not spend any time lazily or time pass the time idly. We should be always attentive and do the right things at the right time. That means every time we have to remain alert. Like the first group of people, he also said, we should we should give the importance to each and every moment of the day. It was quite impossible for the Tsar to keep vigilance over the flow of the time. That's why they suggested that he should employ a council of wise men who would keep vigilance on the flowing of the time, and they would justify the right time they understand. যাদের পক্ষে এই সময় স্রোত সব সময় নজর রাখা সম্ভব নয়, তাই পরামর্শ দেন আপনি একটা শিক্ষিত মানুষদের একটা উপদেষ্টা মঞ্চ তৈরি করুন, যেখানে তারা অতিবাহিত সময়ের উপরে গভীর দৃষ্টি নিক্ষেপ করতে পারবে। But then again, others said there were something which could not wait to be laid before the council, but about which one had at once to decide whether to undertake them or not. Everything will come by before prediction, destination. It is not possible. Another group of people came and told that sometime an action come very quickly, so there is no time to place the work before the Tsar. Tsar would take decision. So it should be dissolved immediately. মাঝে মাঝে কোনো কাজ হঠাৎ এসে যায়, সেখানে যারের সম্মুখ উপস্থাপন করে যার তার পুঙ্খানুপুঙ্খ তার বিচার করে সঠিক পদক্ষেপ গ্রহণ করার মতো সময় থাকে না। সেই মুহূর্তে তার নিরসনের জন্য সিদ্ধান্ত গ্রহণ করতে হয়। Immediate steps should be taken to dissolve the matter without the assistance of or consultancy of যারের সহযোগিতা এবং যারের পরামর্শ ছাড়াই সংশোধন করে ফেলতে হয়। But in order to decide, one must know beforehand what was going to happen. So take the decision what will happen or what is coming, the most important thing. So we should know beforehand when it is coming and what job is coming. We should know. But the council of wise men cannot predict so. That's why judge should appoint a magician or foreteller who can predict, an astrologer who can predict what will happen in near future. So as per his prediction, we can take preventive measures. এবারে যিনি যাহারের পক্ষে আগে থেকে জানা সম্ভব নয় কোন কাজটা হতে চলেছে আসছে গুরুত্বপূর্ণ, সেই জন্যই আগেভাগে জানার জন্য একজন ম্যাজিশিয়ানকে বা জ্যোতির্বিদকে, একজন ভবিষ্যৎ দ্রষ্টাকে অ্যাপয়েন্ট করতে হবে, যে ভবিষ্যৎদ্রষ্টা অনুযায়ী তার আমরা প্রিভেন্টিভ মেজার্স গ্রহণ করতে পারি। So the Tsar wanted one answer for one question, but he got the different answer of one question from different learned men. Tsar was not satisfied obviously with these answers. That means they did not know the answer. They did not know the answer. If they knew the answer, they gave the same answer each of everyone. equally various were the answers to the second questions. Second question, who is the important person and to whom he should love and who should discard? দ্বিতীয় প্রশ্নটা হচ্ছে গুরুত্বপূর্ণ ব্যক্তি যাকে তিনি ভালোবাসবেন, যাকে তিনি পরিহার করবেন বা অ্যাভয়েড করবেন। সেই প্রশ্ন করা হয়েছিল আগত শিক্ষিত মানুষদেরকে। সেই উত্তর তিনি বিভিন্ন মানুষের কাছ থেকে বিভিন্ন উত্তর তিনি পেয়েছিলেন। People the jar most needed were the counselors, others priests, others doctors, while some said the warriors were also most necessary persons. The group of learned people came and they answered. Some people answered the counselors. He need wise counselor, most important person, wise counselor, who would give wise, constant wise opinion, wise counseling. And other people said that he should need a priest, because priest will worship the God by which he could bring peace and happiness for each and everyone, every citizens. And other people say doctors. Doctors is the doctor. Another name doctor is God. They can bring our life, bring back our life, give back our life. And other people say the warrior, because they save us from the foreign invasions, from the disasters and the annihilations. That's why warrior is very most important person we should follow. So here are also confused who were the right persons, because this will be the one answer, one question for one answer. But here they give the answers, different answers. Someone say the wise counselor, someone say the doctor, someone say the priest, and someone said the warriors. Now come to the third questions. Which is the most important thing to do? কোন কাজটা আমাদের সবচেয়ে গুরুত্বপূর্ণ করা দরকার, গুরুত্বপূর্ণ যা আমাদের সেই মুহূর্তে করা দরকার। To the third question as to what most important occupation, some replied that most important thing in the world was science. Most important thing was science. Really, we can also believe the science is the most important things. Science creates new and new things, the pathological, war mechanism, instruments. So science is very important. Most of us think the science is most important things. Another warfare. Because if you don't like to war, like the war between the Russia and still Ukraine, they are fighting each other. So if they are not efficient in martial art or warfare, then another country oversees the country and they will be defeated. Another important thing is worship, because we all love God, because we all worship God. We thought that worshiping God we can bring peace, happiness, prosperity for the citizens. So these were the different opinions of different peoples about the most important things. Someone thought science, someone thought warfare, someone thought religious worship. They were the most important things to bring prosperity, happiness, peace for the citizens. But all these questions he received is not satisfactory to the jar. The jar asked only 3 questions and he wanted only 3 answers. By that time he came to know that there is a very wise person lived in his kingdom, but did not live in the urban, but lived in the forest. He never quitted the forest. If you want to get the answers of 3 questions, he had to go to the forest. That hermit, very wise, knowledgeable and efficient, he might be able to give the answer of 3 questions. With an expectation, the jar set out to the forest in very humble dress to get the answers of 3 questions. After this, my dear students, my dear guys, if you like, please share, please send your opinions, likes and subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching my video.